A unit rate is a rate with a denominator of 1. So we can see in this table below that we are comparing random rates to specifically a unit rate. So we can see the difference with that second thing we're comparing is always going to have that unit of 1. So we have $32 in 4 hours versus $8 in 1 hour. 36 students at 9 tables versus 4 students at 1 table. 120 miles in 2 hours versus 60 miles in 1 hour. And $5.94 for 6 sodas versus 99 cents for 1 soda. So here we have another word problem where there are 672 students and there are 28 teachers in a school. How many students per teachers are there? So to find the unit rate or students per one teacher, we have to divide both the numerator and denominator by the denominator. You can see we've set up the rate as a fraction, students over teachers, which we have our 672 students and 28 teachers, so 672 over 28. Since 28 is the denominator, that's why we're dividing the numerator and denominator by 28, which gives us 24 over 1. So that is the answer. There are 24 students per teacher. Let's try these. Find the unit rates. So we have first 20 toys for 5 dogs. So that rate is comparing the amount of toys to the amount of dogs. So we're given the fraction or the rate 20 over 5. We need to divide by the denominator of 5 to find out the unit rate. In this case would be 4 over 1. The next one, we're doing $735 per week, but it's really not a unit rate because there are 5 days in a work week. So we can see how much money there would be in a day, right? That's what we're comparing in the rate, money per amount of days. So we're told 735 over 5. So if we divide both by 5, that would give us 147 over 1. For every 12 laps Evan runs, Lucas runs 4. So this rate, we're given the amount of laps that Evan runs. So Evan's laps over Lucas's laps. So that number is 12 over 4, that rate, which if we want to find the unit rate, we now divide by the denominator of 4. So that will give us 3 over 1. Lastly, Richard reads 27 pages in 3 hours. So we're comparing the amount of pages to the amount of hours. The numbers we have are 27 to 3. So if we want the unit rate, we divide the top and bottom numerator and denominator by 3 to give us 9 over 1. So to answer the unit rates, to describe them in words, for 20 toys for 5 dogs is now the unit rate 4 toys for 1 dog. $735 per week, the unit rate would be $147 per day. For every 12 laps Evan runs, Lucas runs 4. Shows that Evan runs 3 laps for every Lucas running 1. And then Richard reads 27 pages in 3 hours. Finally, our unit rate would be Richard reads 9 pages in 1 hour. So each time you want to find a unit rate, you just divide by the denominator, and that will give you your answer.